Okay. I was just about to minding my own business and do my Friday things, and guess what came here? So these are my little friends, and so I ordered predatory mites, which are for thrips, and there are two types which this company is actually selling. So it's called Biotus. So it's Biotus. So I don't know if they ship to abroad, but they are here in Finland, and they have really good reputation of having a good customer service and all. And what I've been like sending them like like nearly 10 or 20 emails asking about the pests and all the stuff, and sending them horrible pictures first, and they've been so kind and actually answering me, even though I haven't been like, I'm sure I'm like the worst nightmare for customer service, because I'm all the time like, is this photograph now good? So finally I got it. I have this loop which I bought from I think it's like Botanical Gardens. So it's like way back when I found that, and I took the picture through the loop, and this time the thrips I could see. So the other one, which is, I think it might be false spider mite too, because they were saying that it might be actually that one if it's red. So yeah, so because I haven't seen the webbing thing, so it might be the false one. So I just need to buy like a bigger loop and just continue doing my thing, and then buy the predatory mites. But yeah, they're packed quite well. I think I bought like 10,000 mites. Oh, and well, you saw that picture, because I'm going to insert it there before I post this video. But I mean, like, before you see this video, that was the correct term. So you have seen how they look, and I'm sorry about the quality of the, but it's enough to show what we got. Let's stop this blabbing and try to open this. I think I need to figure this out for myself. I'll come back to you when I'm ready. Just a second. So here's the package. Here's the invoice, and it says that they are not responsible of any of the results, and they're not responsible of any methods that I'm using to distribute these, and on the local conditions. So how, for example, how humid my apartment is. In this room I have like 50%, so I have a quite high humidity in my room, and I'm going to bring another humidifier inside here to actually raise it a bit, because well, the adults predatory mites they can handle the lower than 65% humidity, but to be sure that if I remember correctly, when I bought this tube, it's adults and no eggs, but I have to check it. But yeah, so there is 10,000 mites. It's called in cucumeris, and then there is these bio boxes which I use to distribute them, because I cannot like pour things into the because they are actually eating the young leaves, so I cannot pour anything into the crown of the orchids, so most of the time. So I prefer having these boxes through which the mites come out, and then they distribute themselves into the plants. Then I bought yellow glue paper thingy, what's it called? What else I get from them? So this is general information about Thrips, which is ripsiainen in Finnish. And there is the Thrips predatory mite, which I'm using. And there's instruction how to take care of it. That's the picture of the bags which they have. That's the mite. I didn't take the bags because there is like there is also their food. So there isn't just the mites, there is actually food with them as well in these bags, ready-made bags. And that might actually backfire to you, that the food is actually growing faster, which is the thrips, than the mites. So I wanted to play safe and I took these ones. So these are like, I'm going to put the mites into this basket and then onto the plant. There you can see there is Monstera and there's the yellow sticky tape thing. And this is the other one. If I feel like the mites aren't enough, I can also buy this predatory animal, which is some sort of like, it eats everything. It eats the flying adults and the youngsters and all things. And I'm going to show you soon what I'm going to do with this, but these are the general information, and it seems to be, yeah, there is also information how to preserve them if I'm not going to distribute them right away, and how I'm going to go about with it. But I'm going to come back that when I'm ready. And these are the mites, and this feels cold, but I think they have saved some of these like in cool to preserve the mites. And it says there is 10,000, and you can keep them cool 1 to 2 days in 8 to 10 degrees in this horizontal way. And there is some sort of I'm not sure what it's that, but there's vermiculite is the other one, which they are in the product they're in. Oh gosh, my English is really horrible today, sorry. Long week. This is Friday. And these are the boxes that I bought to hold them. Evidently I cannot put them on Cattleya leaves. The vermiculite just falls off. So if I want them next to the plants, I need to put them into the plants. What's this? Yes, so this is actually keeping it cool, so it needs to be cool, so that's why it was in this styrofoam. So as you can see, normally you get heat packs, I get cooling bags, and this is still cool, so the mites are okay. And this is the one to take just in case. I think some have said that thrips you can get the thrips easier to blue one, but I'm testing out this. Although I have some carnivorous plants which are eating everything which is flying, so basically I don't have anything, even fungus gnats. If there is one that's gone like in 24 hours, they just eat them. So but just in case I took these, because those mites don't eat adults. So if there's at least one adult, if I understood correctly about the predator, thrips, they can actually reproduce even if there isn't female and male present. So here we are. I'm going to open read all of this instructions, check out how I'm going to go about it, and then I'm coming back when I'm going to put this onto the plants. So I'll be back. So let's see how this works, because now I'm handheld. Hopefully this is not shaking too much. But those are the sticky tape things, and I read they are biodegradable, so I could actually compost that, so that's good. And here all the plants should actually have some sort of a contact via leaves, and that Cattleya was really badly infected. So I have one in there. That's just because it's all alone and I just want to make sure. And yeah, so hopefully this is going to work. And I think this 4 is enough in here. And all these are actually touching each other, so all the mites can actually wander off and have their lunch. And I think that's... I need to just adjust that, because that's not in a good... so that it's touching. But yeah, and I'm gonna show you... Sorry about the shakiness. There, that's how they came. So I don't know what's that. It's lesse. It's something made out of wheat or something similar, which is... It's not wood, even though it looks like that. But honestly, I cannot come up with what's the name for it. But hopefully this is going to work. Okay, bye for now. So sorry about the lighting, and hopefully this is not shaking too much. But yeah, they are moving. Those are the predatory mites. And they are going to find their way into the leaves and feeding.